Leadership Month, we looked up some heroes in science and what they did. And here are some now.
My science hero is Sylvia Earle. She's a leader in oceanography because she has always liked to study different animals.
My science hero is Steve Earle. He was a leader in herpetology because he dedicated his life to taking care of the reptiles of the Australian.
My science hero is Henry Ford. He was a leader in engineering because he manufactured the first automobile that many middle-class Americans could afford. My science hero is Thomas Stevenson. He was a leader in toxicology because he helped solve many famous poisoning cases. Hello, my science hero is Thomas Stevenson. He was a leader in toxicology because he was included in 4 famous poisons.
My science hero is Robert Lindsay. He is a leader in acoustics because he helped sound an acoustic guitar.
My science hero is David A. Johnston. He was a leader in volcanology because he saved thousands of lives from Mount St. Helens eruption.
Hi, my science hero is William Fry. He is a leader in gelatology because he helped with laughter and never gave up even when times got hard.
My science hero is Marjorie Dorman. She was a leader in cosmetology because she was the first African American to be a cosmetologist. She inspired many other African Americans to be cosmetologists.
My science hero is Mae Jemison. She is a leader in astronomy because she was the first African American to go to outer space.
My science hero is Sylvia Earle. She is a leader in oceanography because she dedicated her life to save the marine life and she made her own submarines.
My science hero is James Cameron. He is a leader in oceanography because he helped build equipment for the other oceanographers to use.
Science hero was Mae Jemison. Mae Jemison does astronomy. She is famous for being the first African American woman to go to outer space. She's on 7 TV shows and movies.
My science hero is Heather Knight. She dedicated her life to making robots and studying them.
My science hero is Sylvia Earle. She is a leader in oceanography because she devotes her life to ocean animals and does whatever she can to save them. Also, she has made tons of speeches to the world so they can also help save them.
My science hero is Ross King. He's a leader in robotics because he wanted to help learn about robotics so he could help elderly people stay safe.
My science hero is Lisa Carey. She was a leader in oncology because she saved a lot of lives finding a cure for breast cancer.
And hello again. My science hero is Jane Goodall. She is a leader in anthropology because she dedicated her life to learning more about how animals, especially apes, behave.
My science hero is Alexander Graham Bell, and he's important because he invented the telephone.
My science hero is Charles Richter. He was a leader in seismology because the magnitude scale he made ended up knowing how mild or big a earthquake is.
My science hero is Dr. Will. He is a leader in holistics because he has helped hundreds of people overcome diseases.
My science hero is Stephen Hawking, and he is important because he studied the context of black holes.
My science hero is Matthew Orfila. He was a leader in toxicology because he helped thousands of lives because of his medicine.
My science hero is Jack Hanna. He was a leader in zoology because he was the executive director of the Columbus Zoo.
My science hero is Nicholas Copernicus. He was a leader in astronomy because he proposed to the world that the sun was the center of the universe, and he made a model of the planets revolving around the sun.
My scientist is Arthur Eddington. He was a leader in astronomy because he expanded on Albert Einstein's theory of relativity.
My science hero is Steve Jobs. He is a leader in computer engineering because he helped us communicate better, like the iPhone.
My science hero is Peter Francis. He was a leader in volcanology because he can predict when some volcanoes are about to blow.
My science heroes are Rudolf von Keller and Heinrich Müller. They were leaders in cardiology because they found out that the heart generated electricity.
My science hero is Rosa Smith Amen. She was a leader in ichthyology because she was the first woman ichthyologist by discovering a unique fish that had no eyes because they lived in a cave. My science hero is Elizabeth Dolan. She is a leader in chronology because she dedicated her life to protecting people and learning how to become a criminologist.
My science hero is Fritz Haber. He was a leader in toxicology because he dedicated his life to learning about toxicology and creating chemical warfare.
My science hero is Professor Yamanaka. He is a leader in embryology because he is a teacher to people who want to be embryologists.
My science hero is Diane Fossey. She was a leader in zoology because she helped the mountain gorilla with her studies and conservation of their habitat in the forest.
My science hero is Floyd John Lewis. He is a leader in cardiology because he was the first person to perform an open heart surgery.
My science hero is Dr. Cynthia Brazil. She is a leader in robotics because she makes robots that interact with people.
My scientist is Wilhelm Jordan. He was a leader in geodesy because he found out 6 planet shapes in Africa with pebbles.
My science hero is Florian Porsche. He was a leader in engineering because he spent his life fooling about and building engines. He also founded the Porsche company, which helped the future of engineering.
My science hero was Neil Armstrong. He was a leader because he went to the moon not knowing what could happen.
My science hero is Johann Friedrich Meckel. He was a leader in anatomy because he founded 2 structures that are named after him.
My science hero is Charles Darwin. He was a leader in zoology because he came up with the theory of evolution. As a class, we learned about different leaders in science and different fields in science.